Okay. Back at the starport, so we can always check the terminal for news. Galedon V Rebels too quick for Combine. Draconis Combine representatives admitted today that their occupation of Galedon V has been plagued by a rebel force opposed to continued DC presence. The rebels are part of a newly emerged interplanetary coalition called the Free Mutineers, who are uniting in their efforts to escape Draconis Combine influence. Free Mutineer activity has been reported on a number of planets throughout DC-controlled space. Shosho Robert Aram, leader of Galedon V's DC military presence, expressed his irritation at the rebels' continued success in avoiding the Draconis forces earlier today. He announced his intention to hire a mercenary team experienced in suppressing the rebellions to exterminate the troublesome revolutionaries. Aram voiced his suspicions that Federated Commonwealth funding and aid might be behind the Free Mutineer uprisings. That's actually a very strong, a very apt suspicion, because that's exactly what's behind it. So let's see here. Wolf and the Dragon. In other news, Draconis Combine coordinator Takashi Kirita continues his campaign against the Wolf's Dragoons. An anonymous source close to the coordinator called his hatred for the mercenary group obsessive. He is largely ignoring the conflict with the Federated Commonwealth, apparently content to leave such matters in the hands of his son Theodore, heir to House Kirita. So I don't think there's any missions that address this news item, the Wolf's Dragoons. But it's just there for, you know, flavor and just overall world building, I guess. On a lighter note, a celebration was held on Outreach last week to celebrate the 50th birthday of Colonel Martin Huang, leader of the Burning Rain Mercenaries. Few mercenaries survive continual combat for as long as Huang has, but he told reporters that he's had enough. "My nerves are shot," said the haggard Mechwarrior. "I've got to get some rest." Huang will be retiring to a small unnamed planet in the periphery, where he can enjoy the vast wealth he has hoarded in 33 years of continual combat. Nice. Alright, first things first. Let's get some repairs done here. So this arm is not gone because it still has internals, 2 of 4. But we did lose the laser, so that'll cost some money. We did some damage to our armor. Okay, repair all. 57,900 is the price. And the top right there. Gotta do it. Okay. So we're not going to customize just yet, but I want another machine gun. We're going to make a little bit of machine gun boat, or mech later on. So now I'm down to 2 lasers. I better get one. And we're not going to buy any missiles right now. We have enough SRM-6 ammo for now. Okay. Let's just check the mech factory real quick. So basically the lightest mechs are at the top. The Commando is only a 25 tonner. See, this is the standard Commando. You get SRM-6 and an SRM-4. So that's kind of what you start with there. Urban mech. These things blow up and die so easily. Like, 2 weapons, autocannon 10 and a laser small, so it's very odd design. Javelin would be okay if it had at least a laser, but It's got 2 SRM-6s. I would probably take off one of the SRM-6s and maybe put a few lasers on there. Jenner is a really good mech. It's got an SRM-4 and 4 lasers, so some good mechs in there. The problem with the Jenner is that they blow up too easily. I'd rather have a Panther or Assassin, or even a Cicada. They only have a couple of lasers, but that's good enough. Anyway, I'm going to keep the same mech. I can't afford a new one. After all the money I've spent, I'm almost down to just 1,000,000 C-bills again. So. Alright.
Connecting to Comstar contract database.
So what do we got here? So this is a random mission, so we don't want to do that right now. We probably want to jump into this. This is the story campaign. Usually when you just have one random mission as your other option, then you probably want to do your story campaign. Because if we ignore this for 1 or 2 missions, it'll actually disappear. And it'll move on to the next story campaign. So I don't want to miss any story campaigns. They're very profitable and very important, for later in the game. So this is going against those free mutineers on Galedon V. And it pays pretty well. That's more than money than I've ever had. 1.5 million. So salvage rates excellent, sound good as well. So let's check personnel. Arnold Psycho Jennings 5,000. So he's BB. Jake Killer Ives. A and B plus. So why is the guy with the higher score cheaper? That's what I want to know. I normally buy Jake Ives. I mean, he's a sadist, but he's a pretty good Mechwarrior, so I'm gonna roll the dice. So once we get some more mechs going, then I'll be able to give him a mech to pilot. He was a member of Wolf's Dragoons, Black Widow Company. Nice. Okay. So we got our contract, we got our new Lance Mate. We're actually not going to use the Lance Mate on this campaign, but if you don't buy them, they disappear, so that's why I bought them. Anyway, let's move on. We've seen that already. Alright. So he's in the duty roster, but I don't have a mech that I can give him. There are no more mechs in inventory. Okay. What do we got here? Draconis Combine, Mercenary Briefing, Kobo Fukuzawa, DC Mercenary Liaison Officer. Novastar Armaments has been supplying native rebel forces with guns and ammunition in direct violation of our proscription against selling weapons to anyone not officially licensed by the Draconis Combine. Now we will send the traitors and all of Galedon V's revolutionaries a message. Enter the city and destroy Novastar's downtown office on the 3rd floor of the IS Savings Building without firing on any other floors. We want the citizens of Galedon V to know who is being punished. Okay, so I have to destroy the 3rd floor of that specific building.
Your target. Destroy the 3rd floor of the IS Bank Building.
Okay. Expected resistance, light tanks and converted civilian vehicles. Getting paid $250,000 C-bills plus bounty and bonus. Okay, situation. There's more to this little revolution than the Combine lets on. My Combine CO, commanding officer, has told me the revolutionaries have only 10,000 men in the field, but I've heard from others that the number is closer to 100,000. I'm starting to wonder if the Combine brought enough troops for this kind of action. But as my CO says, they are experienced in this sort of thing. I drew riot duty today. I was ordered into the capital city of Washkatin at noon. Washkatin? I don't know. Washkatin. The city was already burning in places and there was looting in the streets. A mob pelted my mech with rocks and even the occasional homemade Molotov cocktail before my Draconis commander settled the situation with 2 50 caliber heavy machine guns. I don't think I've ever seen so much blood. Okay, remember that, alright? If you're watching the stream right now, remember that. This Draconis Combine officer he quelled a riot with 2 heavy machine guns, and he killed a lot of people right now. That actually comes in later in the game. Alright? He's a Draconis commander. Draconis Combine. Alright, so, alright, next journal entry. I have my first combat orders. I am to enter Washkatin and destroy Novastar armaments. They say this small weapons manufacturer has been supplying the rebels with small arms. I remember reading that Novastar is almost out of business. A small company that never quite capitalized on the succession wars. I have to wonder if they sold out to the rebels just to stay in business. Well, they won't be in business much longer. Alright, let's do it.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, what do we got here? Destroy 3rd floor of bank. Bonus, destroy no other floors. Bonus, destroy all enemy resistance. So, I like to destroy all enemy resistance, personally. We got a couple of Draconis Combine backup mechs here. Alright, so Nav Alpha actually has the bank building. But what I like to do is explore the city a little bit. So I'm going to go this way and see if there's any resistance hiding around in the city. Oh, what's that? A helicopter? An enemy helicopter. Let's go take him out. Where is he going? Normally the helicopter comes and attacks me.
Enemy aircraft destroyed.
Well, that was unusual. Well, let's head a little more towards the nav point now. There we go. There's an enemy. Armored scout. It's a car. It's a converted civilian vehicle.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, who's next? Another vehicle? Let's take him out. Okay, I think there's a commando mech I have to destroy too. But let's take out the vehicle first because he should be pretty easy. He should be on the other side of that building over there.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright. Now there's a mech I have to take out. And there goes his leg.
Enemy mech destroyed. Objective successful.
Let's look at the objectives. Okay, so that was all the enemy resistance. Now I just have to take out that third floor. Alright. And look at how it's all lit up for me. It's like all glass or something. I gotta be careful not to destroy any other floors. All I want to do is destroy that third floor.
Nav Alpha reached. Objective successful. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Alright. I think we head back to Nav Beta to get out of here. Yeah, return to Nav Beta, and that should be all the bonus objectives completed. So, things are going pretty well on the first mission of a real campaign here. I can't believe I'm in DOS right now. This game looks so good. Look at that destroyed helicopter still floating. Look at that. It's still floating in the air. So these two mechs here are friendly, so if you need some extra help, you can lure the enemies toward the nav point and they'll help out, but I was okay.
Nav Beta reached. Mission successful.
Thank you, Mercenary. You have destroyed the Nova Star traders. I suspect the people of Galedon V will not challenge our supremacy again. Our spies tell us that the once steady flow of Galedon V citizens to the rebel cause has slowed. Last week, the rebels took in nearly 3,000 new recruits, and this week fewer than 10. Our military analysts are attributing the drop in rebel recruits to your terror raid on Washkatin. You will be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. What do we got? See, look at this. 4 kills, and we got 100,000 C-bills, so that's 250k right there. Plus the 250k from the contract. So that's 500,000. Now we're making some money. Let's check the aftermath. Last night brought the rebellion to the streets of Washkatin as the Draconis High Command ordered an attack on Novastar Armament's downtown office. At 5:15 a.m., an unknown mercenary mech in the service of the Combine entered the city and raked the IS savings building with laser and missile fire. That's not correct, actually. It was just lasers. Blatantly disregarding human life. The office was closed, but a janitor and a security guard are missing and presumed dead in the wreckage that was Novastar. Free Galedon V mutineers hidden throughout the city responded with an immediate counterattack, but they were no match for the nameless mercenary. Several rebel tanks were destroyed in the short but brutal firefight. The Combine is claiming a total victory and predicts an end to the mutineers in less than 3 weeks. No rebel media contacts could be reached. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna exit. Before I do anything, I just realized I've never saved yet, so...
Select game.
All these saves could be deleted. Except for this one I'm making right now. Because I had to test the game. I was going through different missions, making sure everything was working, so...
Game. Save.
Okay. We need to repair. The damages are not too bad. We haven't lost any weapons. Only 6,000 C-bills to repair. Excellent. Okay. Let's check out the next mission. Our intelligence reports show that the revolutionaries have chosen today to take action. Mosami Horkiro, Galedon V's planetary governor, will be evacuating Washkatin on orders of the High Command. You must assist his departure. There are several friendly Draconis units in the area, some damaged and under heavy fire. Your first priority is to see that the governor is safely escorted out of the city. However, any assistance you can offer to the Draconis forces will be remembered in your bonus. So we got another 250,000 plus bounty and bonus. Expected resistance, none. That's not actually true. Oh, wait a second. I gotta close this program. Sorry about that. One moment. Okay. So there's resistance. It's even though it says none, that's not very accurate. The governor has an armored car near Nav Alpha. Okay. Got to take him to Nav Beta.
Protect the governor's car during the battle. Assist all friendly units.
Okay. Situation. I think the Combine has underestimated the mutineers. Shosho Aram, leader of the DC Occupational Forces, keeps acting like the rebels are just an annoyance. But they've taken Washkatin and successfully defended it against our attacks. I keep hearing that the free mutineers are revolting on other planets too. keeping the DC busy. We still hold the South Road, the only major route into Washkatin, but maybe not for long. I just received my orders. Horkiro's downtown office has been under siege for hours, but he and his bodyguards have finally managed to elude the attackers and make their escape. We have heard that the mutineers have made the governor's death a priority. He tops their wanted list, along with several police officials and hundreds of Draconis sympathizers. This rebellion is a witch hunt. Okay. So, yeah, I think I need to get to the governor's car right away, as soon as I start this mission, so let's do it.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Thermal optics engaged.
Alright.
Second armor platoon here. We are under heavy fire. Requiring immediate support. Over.
Alright. I gotta engage this Jenner as soon as I
Enemy
can.
vehicle destroyed.
It's hard to see, but there's a Jenner right there.
Enemy mech
There we go.
destroyed.
He's still standing there. Look at that.
Group fire engaged.
Alright, I'm gonna go take out these armored cars next. Unfortunately, the Draconis forces got destroyed quickly, which usually happens in this mission. But we can still take out these two armored cars. Alright, where is he? Right around the corner.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, hold on. Whoops. Gotta be careful not to run into buildings.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, now I gotta hurry up and get back to that governor's car. Because I think there's one more enemy that I have to take out. So I'm going full speed here to the armored car, which is way over there now. Looks like I damaged my arm pretty bad, but it's not destroyed yet. So nav beta. Looks like the armored car is the only target right now. Where's that attack helicopter? Is that it? There it is. I gotta take out this helicopter before we finish the mission. Because I'll get a bigger bonus if I do.
Enemy aircraft destroyed. Mission successful.
That was it. Alright. Mission successful. The rebels have taken Washkatin, but Governor Horkiro and his staff escaped unharmed. We offer our gratitude for your bravery. Despite your small part in the battle, your actions have earned you great respect with our troops, who are usually not friendly towards mercenaries. You have also earned the undying loyalty of Governor Horkiro, who has sworn that if he must hire mercenaries in the future, he will call on the Team Venom. Keeping Team Venom alive. So we get some money just for completing some of these objectives, like the bonus. Destroy all enemy units. Destroy objective at Nav Alpha. I guess that was that Jenner that they're referring to. 5 confirmed kills. Okay. So total income is another $500,000 plus 25,000. Oh, now we're making money. 2 million is my now my balance. We salvaged a couple of lasers. Okay. Despite several hours of fighting, Draconis Combine troops have failed to maintain their foothold in Washkatin. Rebel troops continue to fill the city's streets, and citizens of Washkatin are celebrating their freedom. We at Channel 17 have been ordered repeatedly by the Draconis High Command to cease our reports, but Galedon V has the right to witness this long-awaited victory against the oppressors. Dampening the mutineers' success was the escape of Mosami Horkiro, the Draconis Combine planetary governor. An unidentified mercenary unit covered the governor's escape, destroying rebel tanks and mechs. The rebel leaders had sworn revenge against Horkiro for his rape of the planet, and intended to try and publicly execute him for his crimes against the people of Galedon V. Revenge, however, will not be ours. This mercenary unit is believed to be the same one which has been harassing the mutineers since its first attack on Novastar last month. Our vengeance will not be complete, said one rebel soldier, until their merc blood soaks the soil of Galedon V. Any information on the mercenaries' location is being requested. Yeah, right. Anyway. Next mission, let's go do our repairs. So we didn't lose the lasers this time, we just took a bunch of damage to the arms. Only 9,000 bucks to repair, that's good. I accept. Okay. That's it. Let's do it. The rebels have taken and are holding Washkatin. They have barricaded the road to the south. You will end this rebellion by striking at the rebels from behind. Infiltrate the city and drive the enemy into the open. Identify and destroy the rebel leaders. Without their leaders, the rebels will panic and flee right into our waiting forces. Okay. Oh, this is nice. 500,000 C-bills plus 100K per enemy. That's good. So we're entering from the north. So I want to target the leaders, so I have to find them when I get there.
Your target. Destroy the leaders of the Beta 7 resistance.
That's a Whitworth and a tank. Alright, let's look at the journal entries here. Washkatin has been under siege for 3 days now. Most of the refugees that are going to leave the city have already left. Our artillery has been pounding the city unmercifully, with heavy civilian casualties. Still, the mutineers chose to make the city their battleground. Can I really blame the Combine for fighting there? I guess not. There is to be an attack sometime soon, perhaps tonight, perhaps tomorrow. The Draconis Chui won't tell me a damn thing. Everything is on a need-to-know basis. No wonder the Combine has all these problems with their own populace. We got word today that the Free Mutineers are striking all over Draconis territory. The DC High Command is trying to deny it, but a merc buddy of mine just saw a contract to sign up with the mutineers on Proserpina. I wonder if these revolutionaries can actually harm the Combine. Yeah, I think Proserpina, that contract is our next big story campaign. So we go from fighting the mutineers to actually helping them at some point in the near future.
Your target. Destroy the leaders of the Beta 7 resistance.
Alright, let's do a save.
Select game.
I'm going to overwrite all the test saves. That was just me testing the game. And I'm so happy it's working well.
Game. Save.
Okay, let's do this.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Well, there's a panther. Anything else? There's a Jenner closer to me.
Target is out of range. Target is out of range.
Trying to ID this Jenner.
Target is out of range. Target is out of range.
It's just a scout. Okay, well, let's kill it anyway. Damn it. I want to blow up that cockpit.
Enemy mech
There we go.
destroyed.
That's one down. Didn't take much damage either. The only other thing I see is this panther. It's got to be the other one. Or that's got to be the leader, right? Okay, we got a tank. Those are friendlies, and we got a panther. There's a leader. Kind of hard to hit.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Shit.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
damn it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
There we go. Ah, damn. When you're in a fast-moving mech like this, it's kind of hard to hit with missiles, SRM missiles, at least.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, there we go.
Mission successful.
That was it? I guess my friendlies took out all the other enemies. So, 5 enemies. Okay. Not too bad with the help there. Alright, what do we got? The mutineers' leaders have been destroyed quickly and efficiently. We thank you for your skill and determination. You know that we of the Combine fight for honor, and scorn those of you who worship only money. But you have earned our respect and gratitude. While the rebellion still continues on some parts of Galedon V, your role is finished. Now we will destroy the few desperate peasants who still resist our inevitable supremacy. This is how we make examples of the pathetic souls who defy us. You are welcome to remain to witness their annihilation if you wish to see the results of your work. But you are free to depart on the next dropship bound for outreach. Yeah, let's do that. So what do we got here? Salvaged weapons. We got 3 SRMs, 6s. We got a Jenner. So the Jenner is a cool mech. Unfortunately, I don't personally really like it that much because the cockpit is in a very vulnerable spot and they tend to get destroyed easily. So I'm probably going to end up selling the Jenner and probably buying some other mech. Alright, what do we got here? Distributed by Canister and all loyal media brokers. The Draconis Combine soldiers are victorious. The free Galedon V mutineers were destroyed in a battle late last night. Washkatin is now free of the rebel resistance, or rebel presence, and citizens can rest easy. However, Combine troops are still searching for rebel sympathizers and opportunists who use the battle as an excuse to pillage and loot. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts or activities of these war criminals must report to a Draconis combat officer or call 7-Inform. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of a traitor against the Combine will receive a 100 C-bill reward. Ooh, 100 C-bills. Any information leading to the arrest of either Jonathan Collins or Harris Tweet, the only 2 outstanding leaders of the resistance, will receive a reward of 50,000 C-bills. Now we're talking. Power, water, and other necessary utilities will be restored by tomorrow evening throughout the city. Food rations will be distributed at schools, police stations, and other public buildings. Channel 17 has been reclaimed and is now, once more, a reliable source of information for the citizens of Galedon V. Their broadcasts will provide details and instructions from the Draconis occupational forces.